Now to those big plans to restart overseas air travel stalled by the coronavirus. The U.S. reportedly looking to increase the availability of COVID tests and even reopen flights between New York and London. Our transportation correspondent Gio Benitez is at New York's LaGuardia Airport. A lot of people wanting this for a while. Gio, this all could come, they say, just in time for the holidays?
Yeah, that's right, Amy. Good morning. Airlines are working with federal authorities to make this plan happen. It's in the early stages, but right now some airports are offering up their own testing.
This morning, a push to reopen travel between New York and London, possibly before the holidays. Airline executives tell ABC News they're working with federal authorities on creating a so-called air bridge between the two cities, where travelers would be tested before flying.
It'll be a great way to open up the borders and begin to open the economy.
This as Tampa International Airport becomes the first in the nation to offer COVID tests to all travelers, no matter where they're going.
We've done about 80 people a day, and our peak day was about 140 people on one day.
Airports and airlines hope testing could get more people in the air. But now the big question, which tests should we be using?
So we're still looking for that holy grail in testing, which is highly accurate, highly sensitive, but the sensitivity doesn't last weeks or months, is cheap, and has a rapid turnaround time.
Experts say the gold standard is the PCR, or polymerase chain reaction test. It looks at the genetic material of the virus, making it highly accurate but more expensive, with longer wait times for results, taking on average 2 to 3 days, assuming there's no backlog.
You can detect dead virus for months after a patient has recovered.
Tests right now will only detect if you have virus particles in your system, not whether or not you're contagious. Meanwhile, the antigen test, often called a rapid test, is a newer test that looks at proteins on the outside of the virus. It doesn't have to be shipped off to a lab, so turnaround time is as fast as 15 minutes, and it's cheaper.
The turnaround time is quick, within 15 minutes. It's inexpensive. It can be done at a point of care, so you can get that result right when you go get tested.
But Dr. Ellerin says these tests are not super sensitive and don't necessarily pick up patients with a low amount of virus in their systems. As for testing at home, a majority of those tests are nose swabs, but some labs have authorized saliva screening, spitting into a tube for collection. The NBA is part of a study to test them.
It's a lot better than, the Q-tip all the way up your nose.
Now, when it comes to airport testing right now, it is optional, and that means that you're going to have to pay for it out of pocket. In Tampa, for example, that rapid test is going to cost about $60, the PCR, $120. TJ?
All right, Gio, thank you so much for that.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.